Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, I Heart Aries. My name is Chelsea and this is a channel where we do all Aries readings. And today I wanted to do a energy check-in because we are in this full moon energy, and man, do I feel it. I feel like I'm gonna laugh, cry, and be excited all at the same time. It's a very strong energy that I'm sure a lot of us are heavily affected by, especially if you get affected by the moon. And then already with so much going on with the planets, it's kind of a chaotic energy during the summertime. I have a lot of people reach out to me and tell me that they're going through an unusual, difficult time, maybe financially, maybe mentally, maybe even emotionally. And I just wanted to do this to let you know that we're all here. We're all feeling the same things. I know that may not make you feel better, but it's not just you. But there are things that we can do to make sure we don't feel it as harshly or as negatively. Always the first line of defense is protection. Any kind of protection work that you can do. I lay out black salt around my house. I sage. I use Van oil in my floor wash. I have Peaceful Home floor wash. Sometimes there's certain times where you do just have to up the ante a little bit when it comes to protecting yourself and your energy. And one of these times is now. Like my good friend Sierra told me, I asked her the other day, I was like, what is going on? Because I'm feeling it too. And she said summertime is just usually a very chaotic energy. And then we have all the things that are going on in our world around us that kind of make us a little bit more in feeling things intensely, and maybe even trying to fight being in fear of certain things. You know what I'm referring to. So I just wanted to do, one of my subscribers here asked about just checking in the energy during the full moon. And I was like, of course, okay, because the full moon reading yesterday was more about a situation. So we're just going to take a look at some energies. But I did pull a card here. I wanted to start with my Abraham deck. Which one is this? I'm not sure which one this is. Hold on. Get them mixed up. This is this one. I'm thinking this is the well-being one, okay? It's called The Teachings of Abraham Well-Being Cards. Okay, and I think this is one. And this card here was, after I shuffled, it was the first one on top, and it was just like, I think I need to read this. It says, the measure of my success is my joy. Okay, let me say that again. The measure of my success is my joy. I thought this card was very profound because we live in a time of comparison, especially with social media, even YouTube, all of the socials, right? We tend to measure our success by how well we think we should be doing compared to someone else. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, I'm a strong advocate of that there is no competition, right? Now, even if you're doing the exact same thing as someone else, the exact same layout, the exact same platform, there is no competition, because what you're going to bring to the table, someone else physically, DNA wise, cannot bring, right? We are our own genetic makeup. So you can't do what I do, and I can't do what you do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there is never no comparison. And I feel that is a great creator of fear. And a lot of people that stops and slows people down from getting started on something that they're passionate about or their dream. Because what is your measure of success? How well you feel doing something. I promise you, 10 out of 10. If you're feeling good doing something, you're going to be successful. There is no other measurement. I promise you. If you feel good about something, if you feel confident while you're doing it, you're going to be successful. Okay? That is the only measurement that there is. And I've literally seen that with my own money fluctuating up and down, with my own projects up and down. If I find joy and happiness in doing this, even just talking to people, it's a success. It's a win. And most times, almost all the time, my pockets are going to correlate. They're going to respond to my vibration. Okay? So let me read the back. It says, the amount of joy you have allowed yourself to experience is the greatest indicator of your allowance of energy and success. Whenever you are feeling good, You are an enormous successful contributor. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more of these. I don't know which way to shuffle them. Yes, I see you. Let me give you a Pugsley update real quick. I needed to sleep in today because I had a late night. So I got him up, did his little morning walk thing. Don't hide your face now because I'm talking about you. And then I went back to bed and let him be. And I woke up this morning and all my shoes, my son's cleats, everything from the laundry room was in the living room. Some shoes even on the couch. And he looked at me like he did a good thing, like he helped me. Like, so I literally have, yeah, I'm talking about you. I have shoes and cleats and running shoes all over my living room. It's like he brought them in here one by one and just like, hey, Mom, look what I did. So that's what I have to do after this, go clean up all the shoes. All right, let's see what else do we have here. Through the corridor of my joy is the pathway to my desire. Love this. Most must say, when I get that, I will be joyful. Most say, when I get that, I will be joyful. But you must be joyful first. You must start with the determination that I will not settle for less than feeling good. Well, that's a biggie. I'm gonna put these, that's enough of that. That's a biggie. You know why? I just had this conversation with my close cousin this morning about, you know, something that she wanted to do and she felt like she needed to do it. And I told her, I said, you know, your number one cause for doing anything is because, you know, it feels good. If it's not feeling good, you're not going to make any money from doing it. It's just not. So there's no need for you to put number 2, 3, and 4 reasons of why you don't want to do it. The first reason is that, hey, it doesn't feel good, do it. It doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right, so I'm not going to do it anymore. Okay? And that should really be the only reason that you have for wanting to do something and not doing it. Okay? Because that is the true pathway to anything that you want. That's the true pathway to your desires, like the card says. Okay? See here. Let's see, what energies is the Aries collective? Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. What is the energy right now through this Sagittarius full moon? I'm going to keep these more general, and then I will go into, you know, love, money, because everybody, you know, wants to know about those things. Oh, look at that. Speaking of love, came out. So I do feel okay. Self-esteem is at the bottom. Okay, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So this time might be a time right now where you're feeling that you are not as confident as you would like to be. That is okay. We are not always going to be at our highest, you know, all the time, constantly. But I will say this, your feelings are an emotional guidance system. So if you're feeling off one day, it's not because, you know, you're being punished or you're doing anything wrong. It's your spirit, your soul is trying to tell you, hey, we're out of alignment. We don't feel good. This is an indicator, a map almost of how to get back there. Okay? We have priorities. You understand that the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. I feel that, you know, right now priorities may feel a little bit skewed. And I say that in a way that maybe the things that feel like should be important right now have to go to the back of the back burner because of a lot of people's emotional state at the moment. And that's okay. Okay. That's one way to shore get depressed really quick is when you feel guilty about putting yourself or your emotions first before something that you feel needs to be done. Like, for instance, if you don't feel like getting out of bed today and you need to take a self-care day, but you're like, oh my God, I have a really big bill to pay. I promise if you still force yourself to get up and do what you feel like you need to do, that bill probably still won't get paid. Okay. So the most important thing here is making yourself a priority. We have love, and it's in reverse. I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. And that truly is love, right? Treating people and the way that you want to be treated is love, okay? And we can't lose sight of that. Everybody has feelings, and I feel that sometimes in this society, we lose sight of that. Sometimes people are quick to get angry with people. They're quick to anger. They're quick to lash out instead of having an understanding and compassion for one another. And I feel here that some people may be feeling a lack of this, or a lack of love for oneself, or maybe a lack of love, coming from wherever you wish to feel love. And I saw somebody's comment yesterday, and it really resonated. And it said, you're not going to experience love until you truly love yourself, right? And you love being with yourself and by yourself and enjoy yourself. And that's when you start to pull love in from other avenues. We have blame. Okay. And it came in reverse. It says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. That's a biggie, right? That's a biggie right now. Not just us, but everyone. We have so many people now who want to say the reason that they're not feeling good is because so-and-so did this to me, or so-and-so did that to me, or they cheated on me, and they did this, or they you have to be so positive in yourself and secure in yourself that if maybe, we're all human, somebody may knock us off our rocker, but you go back within and say, hey, I am fully responsible for my emotions, for my feelings, where I'm at right now, what I'm doing. Okay. We have gratitude. Gratitude is in the upright, and I love this. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. You want to change your life, and I'm so serious. You want to change your life overnight? Be in gratitude right before you go to sleep. Okay, I told someone this yesterday. Write down. I feel writing is more powerful. It's more spiritual. Write down a list of almost everything that you are grateful for as you get sleepy. That's so powerful, that moment right before you go to sleep until you can't write no more and you drift off. And I promise you, something amazing is going to happen to you the next day. Okay. We neglect gratitude. We want to run to candles. We want to run to this. We want to run to that. But gratitude, if you're not grateful for the things that you already have or the things that you want to receive, don't expect to see them, or it'll be a real struggle to get them. Okay. We have vision here. Now, vision came out with abundance in reverse. Okay. I feel here with this energy, someone may feel like the thing that they have envisioned for themselves is not paying off at the moment. Okay. And that can be quickly and easily changed or turned around. Okay. Vision says, no matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe and abundance. I'm a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. And that is absolutely true. You have to see yourself as being limitless. Okay. You have to see yourself where there is, no bars on what you want. And it may not come in when you want it, right? But it's going to come in if you stay consistent and you hold this vision. All right. I'm talking a lot. I will get to the tarot in this. I just want to pull some energies here just to see. Let me take out these answer cards and just deal with the angel messages. All right, what do we have here for the Aries? Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, and angels, please allow me to deliver a clear message here for the Aries collective. Okay, this is the timing card. Okay, so something here may be manifesting for you within the next few weeks, or you may feel like something is taking too long to come through. And we have listen to your intuition. Okay, intuitively, I feel that something here has been like pulling at you, nagging at you, knowing that you need to do something, drop something, add something to your life. Spirit is saying, hey, you're going to make it if you listen to your intuition. You don't always have to go to a tarot reader to get, clarity. I tell people all the time, you can do what I do. Okay, you have to start sharpening your intuition. Like your intuition is like a pencil. You sharpen it, the point's going to be really sharp. Okay, you have to practice, start using your own intuition and your own discernment, and that's how you get better. That's how it gets clearer. We're all born with this keen sense of intuition, but externally everything around us makes us doubt that. Okay, it is up to you if you want to win or if you're going to fail. It's completely up to you. The outcome is in your hands. All right, let's pull some of the moonology since we are in this full moon in Sagittarius energy. All right, what do we have here for Aries? Holy Spirit, Spirit guides and angels, please allow me to deliver a clear message here for Aries. Too many cards here. These cards are always so slick. There we go. Is that the same? Yeah. Oh, wow. This card, this is the energy. All right. Someone asked yesterday, what's the energy here right now? This is it. This card has come out 3 times since I've been doing these readings from yesterday. Balance your spirituality and your practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Okay. This is intense. You know what? I'm gonna take it to the book, because the fact that this card keeps coming out, Spirit is trying to say something here. So let's see what the book says, what the author wants you to know about this card, because I feel that somebody really needs to hear this. This card keeps coming out. This is a full moon in Pisces energy. Maybe you have Pisces strongly aspected in your chart, so listen up, okay? If that is you, and if not, this is for us, because this card keeps coming out. Have you been so head in the clouds that you've lost touch with reality? If so, take this card as a sign that you need to pay attention and make a concerted effort to move towards your goals. The more practical steps you can take, the better. It's time to find an inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. Meditate on your question, and the solutions to your issue may now come through very clearly. If you're in a tricky situation because you've been acting the martyr, this card will be a message from the cosmos to drop the act for everyone's sake, okay? Meditate every day and see what comes to you. Answers will come, okay? You may be in a super romantic but not super realistic state. Follow your intuition, it won't let you down. At first, this card can herald the end of a dream, and the person you're inquiring about is a soulmate. Avoid substance abuse at this time, okay? So, this is a very intense card, right? It's time to make something here practical for yourself. I feel like someone's here, heads are in the clouds, whether it's about a relationship, a connection, or something that you're trying to manifest, okay? It's time to bring it back down to earth. That's what they're saying here. Those cards just fell my way. Y'all always catch something falling or moving during my videos. But that was just poorly laid. So let's see here. Let's pull another card. This card came out yesterday. Hey, I don't know who asked yesterday, hey, I want to see more of the energy. Look, this is the energy. The same exact cards are coming out. This is the energy that we are currently in. These are the 2 of these cards came out yesterday, and you see me shuffling these cards. A time for healing. This is the energy that you should be. This is the energy right now. Okay? It is time to heal. Whatever has hurt you in the past, whatever still triggers you. Somebody says, I don't have any heartbreak. But I promise you, if somebody said something to you right now and you may feel a certain way, that's a trigger. That's something that needs to be examined and looked at. That could be anything to where it's like, it doesn't have to be about love. It could be maybe about a race thing, or it could be about this and this and that. And, I'm not even going to get into that, but sometimes people feel that they have the right to be angry about anything. I don't want to be angry, okay? I don't care what it's about. I don't want to be angry, and I don't want to be triggered. I don't want to live like that ever. It's not peaceful. So if there's a situation, even if it's out of my control, I'm going to find a way to where I can come to terms with it and come to peace with it, okay? Again, it doesn't have to be about love. Okay, it could be about something from your childhood that you're not over. It could be a fight that you had with a parent or a sibling. Not everything is about love. Okay, so to the person who said I'm not healing from a heartbreak right now, for the Aries collective, it's a time for healing. Okay, so you need to examine where you need your healing at, because I'm sure you're not exempt. Okay, so let's take a look here. I can't believe the same exact cards are coming out from yesterday. So this is the energy that we're in for this full moon. What do we have here for Aries? Go watch the video. Go watch my full moon in Sagittarius video. The same cards are coming out. Okay, a fiery climax approaches. Insane, okay? Full moon in Aries. Full moon in Aries. There is something here, and I feel that these cards go together with the time for healing for certain people. There's finally about to be an ending to a cycle, okay? And it may be intense. It may be kind of heated. You may be yelling. You may be arguing. You may not be doing any of that, and you may be just feeling it all internally, okay? It's happening. This climax is happening because on the other side, there's going to be great healing, okay? So let's see here. I'm going to shuffle them up real good. See if we get anything else. What do we have here for Aries doing this full moon and Sagittarius energy? What do they need to see? Wow. Okay, this is Sagittarius. I do believe, somebody go watch the video. I do believe this card came out. I think it was luck on your side. I think it was new moon. I'm not sure. But we got the full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. Sometimes, things that we think are happening for one reason are actually happening for another reason. Okay? Sometimes your world can be falling apart around you, right? And it's really, this world falling apart around you is really trying to pull everything together. But you don't see it that way. You just see the chaos and the destruction that's right in front of your face, and you're having a meltdown about it, and you're crying about it, and oh my gosh, why is this happening to me? And then as time goes on and it plays out, and you're like, wow, this needed to happen for this to happen. And sometimes we have to take a step back and kind of wait before we jump off the bridge, right, so to speak. And just that's why meditation is so important, to see, why is this all happening to me? Is it really to hurt me? Or is this really to build me up and to make me into a better person? Or is this really happening to me so I can share this story to someone else, right? And to help them, right? Because we're all connected. Again, we have hold your vision. The vision card came out before. Hold your vision, okay? Let me see, where that card at? Here it is, right? This is what I was saying before. If you feel like, you're getting thrown off your path because of external circumstances, hold your vision. It's all a part of your story, okay? And you'll see why at the end with the look at the bigger picture. All right, we'll put these up for now. Let me pull one of these. This is a Divine Abundance Oracle message. Let me see what time it is, because if I go over too long, I have, it's 11:11. Wow, Spirit said, look what time it is. All right, it's 11:11 right now. I have a phone meeting at 11:30. So if this goes too long, I'll come back on and do a part 2, because I do want to get to the tarot. Okay, so we have your path. Beautiful cards. Let me show you a little bit more. Beautiful cards. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. Like, guys, really, I feel that the energy that we're in right now is being afraid to step forward into our new path. And we're all feeling it on different levels, even me to a certain extent. You know, it's not, it's different for everyone. It's not just about career, love, and this and that. We all are transitioning through to come a new person in a sort of sense. So there's a lot of things that are being left behind. You know, how we think about things, our mental diets, like certain people are getting left behind right now. And that could be family, friends, lovers, or work, you know, so you just, and this is the energy I'm feeling through the collective, is that there's a fear of this next step. And that's, you know, it's normal, it's natural, but Spirit is trying to push you through this fear, okay? I'm gonna pull one more. We have guidance. When you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. I love that. Guidance. Right. This is about listening to your intuition. I know you guys are going to hear that all the time. It's about listening to your intuition, okay? When you make divine intelligence, right, your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. You'll know your path, right? You'll know where to go. You'll know what to do next. You know you can trust yourself on what's your next move. Yeah, this is all about, you know, the pathway to success, to your next phase in your life. Let's pull one more. I mean, goodness, like thank you so much, Spirit, for having my back today. Divine Source. Yeah. Help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. I'm going to post this card in my community. I'll make a maybe a short, something of that, so you can see this card. Okay. This is beautiful. It really, if you haven't been meditating, find some time today, guys, especially during this full moon energy. What is Spirit trying to tell you? Where is Spirit trying to take you right now? Because if you're struggling, it's because they're trying to get your attention. If you're struggling financially, emotionally, you know, in any kind of sense of security right now, it's because Spirit is trying to get your attention. Maybe it's a spending habit. Maybe it's because you're not hanging around the right people, or maybe it's because it's time for you to leave that job. But if you're not feeling at your highest self right now, it's because Spirit is trying to get your attention, okay? Trying to get your attention and trying to show you the path that you need to be on. All right, so for now, everybody's favorite, let's take a look at love. The energies here that are you're feeling during these crazy times. What is the current energy for the Aries collective right now? Religious factors. I knew that card was going to come out. So people are going through, you know, or feeling a very intense connection to someone. Maybe that connection is over and you're feeling it more strongly than you've ever felt it, okay? It's kind of like a crossroads energy. Like, which way are you going to go? What direction are you going in now? Okay. And love. Okay, so we're getting to know each other. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So some of you could have met someone new, or you're on the verge of meeting someone new, because cards don't lie, okay? You're getting ready to meet someone new, okay? Spirit is saying don't write them off, okay? Don't shut down. Don't be too judgy and too picky. I feel like I really need to... okay, because you could be messing on your divine soulmate with all these requirements and all of these, and don't get me wrong, having standards is fine. You know, if you know that this person out the gate does not meet your standards or your requirements, then it should never even have been an option, okay? But if they do meet your standards and requirements, really getting to know someone may help you see them in the way that you're supposed to see them, rather seeing them in this unhealed light, because sometimes we could really be projecting on other people that we just meet from past situations, past traumas, or just being judgmental. Okay, sometimes you have to self-examine yourself and be like, you know what, maybe I'm being a little too judgy, because someone else is going to judge you the same way that you're doing it to them. So yes, I do feel right now someone here is about to meet someone, and I'll let you guys know if I meet someone very soon. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Honestly, I feel that this is about the past and the future. Okay? Some of you are in limbo about wanting to reconnect with someone, hoping to reconnect with someone, or still having that illusion in your head that it's you can reconnect with someone that you need to let go. You can't. Let me say, you're not going to jump into a secure relationship if you're still holding on or pining for the past person. So Spirit wants you to really decide now, what is it that you want? Because we want to give it to you, but we can't give it to you until you're all in, until you're 100% all in. Okay? Let's see here. What else do we have for Aries in love? All right, let go of control issues. All right, some of you may be in this type of controlling energy of wanting to make the outcome your own. And first thing that comes to mind is magic, right? Candle work, spell work, all of that. That comes with a set of guidelines. I don't have time today to teach you and whatever. There are certain situations where it's perfectly fine, right? And you know those situations. Again, though, I always feel like with magic, you know, you have people say all the time, you know, we can't do this, and free will, and this and this and that, and that's fine. But everybody's going to live by their own codes of ethics, okay? What somebody's definition of black magic may not be your definition, okay? Sometimes black magic is necessary. Sometimes white magic is necessary. It's not even all the same definition. There's some people who live by whatever needs to be done, okay? Whatever needs to be done, needs to be done. But at the same token, you know what I'm saying, you can't always control the outcome. Even with magic, even if the outcome is not coming out the way that you want it to come out, that's a sign that maybe what you're wanting is not for you. And who are we to tell the divine what's good for us when they know all the answers? Okay? So that's when this card comes into play. Let go of control issues. If that puzzle piece is not fitting, don't jam it in. All right? Go find the piece that needs to fit in your puzzle, because it feels better that way. Okay? Anyway. Let's see here. One more. We got a few more that came out. Calling in your soulmates at the bottom, but we have... Okay, so we have the energies here that we have here in love. We have soulmate that came out on top. Yes, this is your soulmate, but yes, it is toxic. We have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, and we have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Sorry, Pugsley. Pugsley is dreaming and snoring and twitching. It's so funny. So this person here that you're obsessed with, that you can't get off your mind, that you can't stop thinking about, that will not let you move forward, is an addiction. Okay, now there could be some other addictive habits in here. This person could be using, maybe you're using, right? Maybe to cope with whatever is going on. And you're in separation and you can't get them off your mind and you feel like you really want them back. Spirit is trying to tell you, hey, this shit was toxic. Okay, it was never for your highest good. It was meant to teach you something. That's maybe why you're feeling this strong pull back to them. Maybe you're being weaned off of a drug. Okay, maybe it may not be the healthiest thing for you. Maybe that feeling that you're feeling is maybe an unhealthy craving or addiction to something that was not healthy for you. So yes, someone can be your soulmate. You can intertwine in the 5D and the spiritual, but maybe it's only for a moment. Okay, our life is only a moment in eternity. There is so much more life to live than on one person and repeating the same cycles and the same habits and getting in the same arguments and feeling the same pain. You know, that's what codependency is that I'm so addicted to this unhealthy behavior that I will feel this pain again. Yeah, it hurt really bad last time, but look, I'm ready to jump back in and hurt myself again. Like, that's how crazy it is. And that's why it's so important to, if you see that you have codependent traits, because let me tell you, codependency is a two-way street. You can't be codependent by yourself, right? That's the whole word. You can't do it by yourself. It's two people who are dependent on each other. And if you break out of this codependency connection and you don't heal yourself, you're going to find another magnet that can be like equally codependent. It's always a giver and a taker. And for whatever reason, some people think the givers are the better. But no, if you're a giver, you're giving too much of yourself and you will be drained. That is not okay. Okay, it is unhealthy and it's not kind to yourself. Okay, you will feel depleted while this other person is running off of your energy, probably fucking someone else. Okay, so if you're in separation with someone and you're yearning for someone and that sounds like your pattern, your dynamic, where it's just a whole bunch of unhealthy toxicness, this is Spirit's trying to wean you off of this right now. Use this full moon. This is no better time than be very intentional about breaking out of this. This is the perfect time, okay? And you still have time. We have a few more days left in this energy. Let me see what time it is right now. So I am about to jump on a call in about 7 minutes. So I'm going to leave all these cards here. I'm going to go ahead and post this. You guys can get into this right now. And then we'll start on the tarot portion when I get back. Okay? Hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comment section and talk to me. All right? Talk to you soon. Bye.